Welcome, my dear students, for online class. Dear students, I hope you are well by the grace of Allah. Today, I want to discuss on English second paper for the HSC students. Dear students, how to change into direct to indirect. First of all, you have to find out the speaker, the listener of the passage. Who is speaker? Who is listener? You have to follow the rules of person, you have to follow the rules of tense, you have to follow the rules of passage narration. I want to discuss easily, such as I want to say some formats of narration. If you find this format in a reported speech, you can easily change into direct to indirect. As for example, if you find B1, you have to change into B2. If you find B1 plus SBS, S or yes, B1 plus S or yes, you have to change into B2. If you find B2, you have to set at plus B3. If you find do not, you have to write did not. If you find does not, you have to write did not. If you find did not, you have to write had not plus B3. Besides, if you find have, has, you have to write had. If you find shall, should, may, might, can, could, will, would, must, had to. Dear students, there are some direct words you have to change into that way as follows: ago, before, come, go, here, there, hence, thence, hither, thither, last, the previous, next, the following, now, then, today, that day, tonight, that night, this plus time, that plus time, this plus noun, that plus noun, this plus noun as subject, that the plus noun, TACS this, those, TACUS this, TACUS das, those, so. If you find das, TACUS das, you have to write those. Today, tomorrow, the next day, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the previous day. Dear students, if you find these words, you have to change into direct narration, you have to use these words. And if the sentence is future or present inheritance, there is no sense, there will be no sense these words. So my dear students, let us go to start. Where do you like to go, sir? Asked the ticket seller. টিকিট সেলার জিজ্ঞেস করলো, মানে টিকিট বিক্রেতা জিজ্ঞেস করলো, স্যার আপনি কোথায় যেতে চান? কক্সবাজার, রিপ্লাই দ্য স্ট্রেঞ্জার। অপরিচিত লোকটি বা স্ট্রেঞ্জার উত্তর দিল, আমি কক্সবাজার যেতে চাই। হাউ মেনি টিকেট ডু ইউ নিড? আপনার কতগুলো টিকিট দরকার? আই উইল বাই 5 tickets. আমি 5টি টিকিট কিনবো। These tickets, take these tickets, এই টিকিটগুলো নিন। They will cost 3000 টাকা, ওগুলোর দাম 3000 টাকা, said the ticket seller. The students, first of all, you have to read the passage and find out who is speaker, who is listener. Where do you like to go, sir? Ticket seller is the speaker of this reported speech. Coxobazar, the stranger, is the speaker of this reported speech. How many tickets do you need? Ticket seller is the speaker of this reported speech. I will buy 5 tickets. Stranger is the speaker of this reported speech. This take these tickets. They will cost 3000 taka. Speaker, ticket seller. So, my dear students, we can solve this passage easily by using the format of narration, some formats, some techniques. If you follow my class, I believe you will solve easily. So, let us go to start. First of all, you have to write the speaker. Dear students, why do you like this is the integrative sentence. So you have to write. You have to follow the rules of integrative sentence. First of all, you have to write. Firstly, you have to write ticket seller. The TICKET, ticket, ACLLES, ticket seller. ASKED, asked. Ticket seller asked, the stanza. This is the listener of this report speech. The STRANGER stanza. The students notice in this sentence, in this report speech, sir, there is a word sir. If you find this word in a report speech, you have to set respectfully or politely. So use respectfully and politely, they are adverbs. You can use before principal verb, reporting verb, respectfully in this place, or you can use politely after object. You can use politely after object stranger. So you can write politely POLITELY, politely. So my students notice where this is WH word, and if a sentence is begun by WH word, you have to set WH word. If a sentence is begun by auxiliary verb, you have to set if. You have to set if in the field of integrative sentence. You have to write if. You have to set. You have to use if between reporting verb and reported speech. You have to set where, 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 and you have to change into assertive thinkingly. So my dear students, you have to cut do. If you cut do, you have to think principal verb is B1. So like this is B1. You have to set B2. And you, this is second person. This is you second person. Here you second person. you have to change into according to the subject of reported speech. The students subject the ticket seller, you have to set uh, ticket seller, and you have to set pronoun. And ticket seller and stranger, they are noun, so you have to set s in the bracket. You have to set he, and you have to set s as uh, you, because you denotes the uh, you is second person, so you have to set uh, you have to you have to set according to the reporting verb of object. You have to set according to object of reporting verb. The students object, the stranger, object here, object stranger, so you have to set he, and you have to write s. uh, like b1 and liked b2, liked, liked. You have to set to go. Lessons, you should remember that two, if you find two and if you find go or any verb after two, so there will be no sense this verb after two, so there is no sense go. So my dear students, next কক্সবাজার replied the stranger. Stranger উত্তর দিল কক্সবাজার যেতে চাই, আমি কক্সবাজার যেতে চাই. The students notice this is a short answer. This is a short answer. You have to write. This is a short answer. You have to write full sentence. If such such a answer, such an answer in a reported speech, such an answer in a reported speech, you have to write full sentence according to the rules of narration. So my dear students, Coxobazar, the full sentence will be I I like to go to Coxobazar. I like to go to Coxobazar. So my dear students, I speaker the stanza. So you have to write the stanza, the stranger, stranger, and you have to write uh, replied. There is a reporting verb replied. So you have to write replied. REPLIED, replied. Uh, that TACT, that uh, as the sentence is assertive, so you have to set uh, that between reporting verb and reported speech, between reporting verb and reported speech. If the sentence is assertive, you have to set that between reporting verb and reported speech, and you have to write as subject I. It denotes the stanza according to the rules of person. It denotes the stanza, so you have to write he. He. I means he. I denotes the stanza, so you have to write he, and you have to set s as like b1 liked, liked, to go to cox. This is the full sentence. He liked to go to Cox Bazar. BAZAR Cox Bazar. So next, how many tickets do you need? The students, speaker, here is speaker, ticket seller. Previously, ticket seller said another question. Ticket seller has said another question, and this is the second question of ticket seller. So you have to say it also. You have to say it further asked. you have to set. So this is the last question, so you have to set also um, the TICKET ticket, ACLLER ticket seller, ALS also ASKED asked, also asked him, HIM. Dear students, uh, if you find second person, you should use object. So I have used object as him. So you have to set S, because S means stranger. So the students, this sentence is interrogative sentence. So, and this sentence is begun by WS word how. So you have to write this word. You have to use this word. You have to write this word how. HOW, because if is not correct, because there this sentence is begun by WS word. If the sentence is begin by auxiliary verb, you can use if. You can use if. So how many tickets? You have to write how many tickets. MANY, many, TICKETS tickets. You have to write, you have to cut, do, you have to think. This principal verb is B1, so you have to set B2, needed, and this is first person and subject form. You have to change into uh, object of reported speech. Here reported speech him, object him, so you have to write he, he, s, needed, NEEDED, needed. You have to write needed. Uh, I will 5 tickets. Answer. The ticket, the stranger answered. You can answer or reply. Then the then then the STRANGER, stranger, ANSEWER, is answered. That, TSAD, that. The said that, you can use said that or answer that. Uh, uh, Question by question, you can use answered or replied. So you have to set answered. Then the stranger answered that. The students, I first person. This is a assertive. This is an assertive sentence, and I first person, and it denotes the subject. So you have to set he, because this is subject form. I denotes subject form, so you have to set he, he, and you have to write s t. You have to write s in the bracket. uh, he will, if you find in a sentence will or any auxiliary verb, will, would. If you find in a sentence will, would, would. And if you find in a sentence in the reported speech, if you find auxiliary in the reported speech, you should remember that principal verb will be no sense. Principal verb will be no sense of that sentence. You should remember that principal verb will be no sense of that sentence or reported speech. So, my dear students, by, you can write by, PUY, by, FIVE, 5, TICKETS, tickets. I hope you had understood better. So my students going to next, take these tickets. They will cost 3,000 taka. They will cost 3,000 taka. The students in this report space, two sentence. There are two sentences. Take this ticket. This is imperative sentence. This is an imperative sentence. Another sentence, assertive sentence. They will cost 3,000 taka. So you can join this sentence with and, by and. So my dear students, first of all, this sentence does not denote any order, request, forbid. So it only expresses description. So you have to say tell or told. This is so you have to say tell. Dear students, notice said. So you have to say told. So my dear students, subject or speaker, ticket seller, the TICKET ticket, ACLLE ticket seller, TOLD told. Uh, Ticket seller. The students, you can connect your next. You can connect on next. NEXT next. The ticket seller. The ticket seller told the stranger, STRA NGER stranger. Dear students, this sentence is, you should remember that if the sentence is begun by principal, begun by principal verb, you have to say true. If the sentence is begun by let, you have to say that, THAT that. So you have to say true according to the rules of imperative sentence. TO2, TAK, take. The students, you should remember that if you use to and if you use verb, principal verb after to, so there is you have to use V1 all time. Uh, this TA is, this means those. Students, I have said some direct words such as direct words this. TAS is this means those. You have to write those. TASOS is those. And TICKETS is and A and the and also said or added that and added that A double D D A double D E D added that TASAT that. Dear students, added that has been written because this is the assertive sentence and different sentence. So you have to write and added that they. This is the third. This is the third person they. So it, there is no sense. TACY they. Will means would. WOULD would. If you find will, you have to set would. And in cost, this is B1, and this is the principal verb. So there is no sense because there is the auxiliary in this sentence. Cost, 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 THRW3, THOUSA and D, 1000 TAKA, taka. The students, I hope you had better. I have um, I have discussed easily. So my dear students, narration is very easy way, easy topic. If you follow my class regularly, if you follow my online teaching, I hope you can solve easily in the exam. So my dear students, I will request you, if you are benefited more from my teaching, you should you will subscribe my channel to spread to get to spread all over the world to get a new video. So up to this time, you will spend a good day. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.